more time around. Watch for Brownie, he'll be fired right up.
John Pine's the important link here in this heat, because if he can stay in front of John Soares, making it a 3-all, that definitely puts the pressure on the Americans. If they let the Americans in here and get a 2-point heat and square up the series, the last heat will be a really vital one. So Australia need to definitely square this up.
Brownie too went early, but a little bit too early. No start this time. But
Yeah.
that's what we want to see. Brown go up on the outside and Pine slot into that third spot.
I don't know, Joel. I think the racetrack's just lost that top line for the moment. I think it's about a mid-track line. I don't think there's a race line up high just at this stage. I think it's dried out a little too much.
Set this time though. Looking for the start. Oh, Cheatham. Oh, look out for Soares. He's come flying through and give Brownie the tap. Well, I don't know. I think John...
No, I think the problem's Cheatham, Joel, because he's something wrong with the gearbox on that car that he can't get used to. And he's not quite ready to give it the bootful that he wants to give it. Brownie is.
John Brown, you'd swear, has got a big red target painted on the car. They all seem to be running into him. Ready for the start. This time it's a little bit better. Now they'll get the green flag, and they do. Oh, Piney was asleep. Well, John Pine missed it altogether. Brownie got the race lead, though, fortunately. It's John Brown out in front. Second place is Cheatham. Then comes Soares. Now, Soares is going to come under all sorts of pressure from John Pine, and he's got him too on the inside. Oh, he lost it, though. John Pine's thrown it away. He's got to stay on the track, though. He's got to stay there. Brown out in front, though. They've got a 3-all situation, though. John Brown out in front. Second spot, Cheatham. The red lights come on, though. John Pine's brought it to a stoppage, and I think that's the gamble he's got to take.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. It was a gamble to take. He'll have to go to the rear for deliberately stopping the race. And John Brown will lead. But as we've pointed out in the call, there's a lot of pressure and a lot of tension here. Australia definitely have to make it a 3-all. I think John Pine's trying a little too hard to grab that extra point, and I think he might have a problem here.
He hit that windrow, Ross, fairly hard, and it
bounced up
car
onto the track.
bounced,
Yeah,
it might have done some suspension or steering damage because.
and they won't be able to substitute, Joel, because a lap has been scored.
Well, he might have been better off trying to back off the track because they had a 3-all situation, but that's the risk you take. It looked like John Pine might have a steering problem, pushing that car away, and it just wouldn't turn into the corner. He had to signal to stop pushing because it was just pushing towards the fence.
Yeah.
Now they're just checking to see.
Now, no substitute will be permitted because a lap has been scored on the race.
No, now Piney seems to fire up.
Okay, he's
That's
back.
the way.
Captain Australia is back. But he will go rear of the field.
Very uncharacteristic for John Pine to lose the cool. And that's what he did. He saw the opening. He got too anxious. There was plenty of laps to go. He had all the time in the world. There was no doubt he was going to get Soares because Soares is in a little bit of trouble in that car. He seems to be drifting very wide and leaving the door wide open.
Probably getting a bit tired, the old fella.
Now, is it a single file restart?
Yep.
Single file. Watch for John Pine here. I reckon he could get Soares. Ready for the start. And the green flag fall on the inside. He got him for the restart. Did he know? He was awake this time. Brownie out in front. Now Cheatham's going to try and get this race lead, and he might get it on the back straight. Cheatham on the outside. Brown on the inside. Brown's not going to give up that. Over he goes. And over. Into the wall goes the American Bert Cheatham. He's on fire. On fire, Cheatham. Well, what a spectacular crash in turn 3 for the Americans, gone up and over. And I tell you what, Ross, you don't often see a super sedan go over.
You certainly don't, Joel. Let's have a look if Cheatham's okay.
He's okay.
Cheatham's climbing out. He's all right. There was a touch between the two cars. They were racing shoulder to shoulder, door handle to door handle going into the turn. It was Cheatham taking on John Brown on the outside. Brown was on the inside. Cheatham was on the outside. They were really racing into the turn on this new clay track. They were looking for the drive. Brown on the inside and Cheatham on the outside. And then Cheatham got airborne. The car just got up in the air and up he went. The further he got round the corner, the higher into the air it went, up over the concrete wall and down and caught on fire.
What a spectacular incident in heat number 11 of this first Super Sedan test match. Bert Cheatham, well, you could see Brownie was just getting out a little bit wider. Cheatham wasn't going to back off. There's John Pine. He's still circulating around the track. Brownie's gone in to have a look to see if any damage has been done to his car. There's certainly been a lot of damage done to the Soarers car. A big incident.
Joel, the difficulty now is car number 3 for the United States out of action. Car number 4 for the United States crunched into the concrete wall. Car number 2 for the United States rolled and crashed into the fence in turn 3. They've only got one car left. They've only got the USA one car left.